Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Co-OPed Up. We are four friends who gather around talking casually about anything and some things. My name's Kenny, and today I'm joined by my entire crew: Cameron,
Hey, we're all here.
Alan,
Hello.
and Connor.
My connection is so fucking bad right now, you guys. My goodness.
Is it
Fan,
really?
It's
fan,
bad.
fantastic. Well, I guess we're gonna end it there because Connor's just, he's having some internet troubles, and we just can't get
Oh,
through
I'm
this
back
without
now.
him.
I'm back.
Okay,
Okay.
he's back. He's back. Okay, I'm glad we repaired that bridge. Now,
Mm-hmm.
today our topic what is it? Toxicity in gamers.
Toxicity in the gamers,
In
the
the
epidemic.
gamers.
Dude,
Because
the
the thing
lead
about
poisoning,
toxicity
these
in
guys.
gamers, right, is that it's different from toxicity in gaming. You know, we're talking
That's-
about
oh,
the poison,
very
the
true.
insipid poison that is leached
y-
within
that's
our
fair.
very souls as gamers.
But I feel like we're going to talk about both. So
I mean, whatever. I mean, what's
Okay.
the difference,
Matter.
really?
yeah,
I
it
what's
went-
the
doesn't
difference?
matter.
I just
Doesn't
went on a
matter.
spiel about how they were different. What's the difference?
What's the difference, really?
But you
We're
know
all
what?
gamers here.
You know what? Before we get into that, though, I'd like to hear about Cameron's week.
Oh, this is a surprise.
Just him.
Just me.
Yeah.
I've been super busy with classes, and my sleep schedule's all like really messed up, and I can't fall asleep, and I make poor decisions sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Like I play games way too late.
Yeah, we're all gamers, man. We're all gamers.
Yeah, we're all gamers. We all
We're all,
understand
you
that
got
feeling.
you got that big problem of playing Spiral Trilogy at 2 fucking a.m., bud.
Yeah,
Yeah, you also
and,
got that problem with trying to 100% the entire thing.
dude. Okay, a lot of people are completionists. You can't blame me for that.
I
Well,
can blame you for that.
I mean,
you
the
have.
thing is,
Yeah,
you
we're
pick
all
and
gamers
choose.
here.
You
We're
know?
not all completionists.
Here's the thing, in my opinion, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
People who want to 100% games have got like OCD or something. Because I don't want to 100% a game, personally.
I feel like this is a very good topic for another video.
Okay, but not this
So
one.
not this one. This is toxicity. I think we could talk about completing games.
Sure.
Games we've completed.
What?
Was
but
that it?
my week.
Yeah.
I've been incredibly tired, but I don't know when to sleep.
Well,
I
you go to
I have
sleep
an
when you're
issue.
tired.
Right now.
Yeah, but then I can't fall asleep. It's a very weird situation.
Turn off all the lights. Go into a closet.
Go into
and
your
sleep in a
closet.
closet.
Yeah, I've slept in a closet before.
Well, Cameron has an attic.
Live in an attic, my dude.
yeah,
doesn't
is
have a
there
closet, I
any
don't
light in
think.
there? When you turn
Yeah.
on all the lights?
You have like a big dresser.
There's like a small blinking light, like on an outlet. That's it. Pretty dark. I can't fall asleep with like things on. Like people fall asleep with TVs on. I can't do that.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I
That
sometimes
sounds
fall
horrible.
asleep with my phone in my hand, and it's my
I've
phone will
done
be
that.
playing like a YouTube video. So
Oh,
that's what I do sometimes. Most nights, actually.
that's a problem.
Is it a problem? Maybe it is.
Probably.
Might be. Because I would
That-
wake up with my phone underneath my back, and I'll just like, where's
Mm.
my phone? I have to go find it.
Oh, sure, yeah. But if I'm not super energetic, that's because I just woke up from like a 2-hour nap. So
Oh,
that is
okay.
why I was late. Well,
But
not
hey,
really
you know
late.
what? You know what, Cameron? I just want to
Yeah?
add this silver lining for you. This is your last semester of college, man.
It
Get
is.
excited. Get excited.
No, then I have to go into the grown-up world.
Yeah, I'm not there
Already-
yet.
I'm
What
already
about you,
there.
Alan? How's your week been?
I don't know. Been absolutely boring. I haven't done anything. I mean, like
Really?
I just don't do anything. I go to work, and
Mhm.
then like I come back at like 3, and I have to sleep at 10. That's not a lot of time to do stuff.
Well, I mean, what's something you ate?
I ate.
Mm-hmm.
I ate a Chipotle burrito yesterday.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
yeah?
pretty good.
Did
What
you
was on
craft
it?
Oh wait, you said Chipotle. Pff.
Yeah, he went behind the
on.
counter and made it
Yeah,
himself.
I made it myself, idiot. I work at Chipotle part time. Apparently, I would kill myself, but no.
I've been like, get back. You don't even know how to make a borda. And then I would just kick them and then I'd make it.
Mm.
What?
Is that racist?
I think it's
what?
I don't know how to
racist.
make it.
That
You
sounds a
don't know
little
how to make
racist.
a
Well,
burrito?
it might not be racist.
What's the best meat at Chipotle?
Chefist,
I
cookist.
personally like the carnitas.
Ooh, yes. That's my
I
that's my
I like
choice.
chicken. Like
Chicken is just a good fucking meat. You can't go
Yeah,
wrong
chicken's
with
good.
chicken. It's kind of cheating to even say chicken. You can't say chicken's your favorite food because it's just a constant.
It kind of, yeah, you know, that's kind of
Like,
true.
honestly, some
But like
bad days
white
for
white
you.
meat or like gray meat,
Gray meat. What is
The
gray?
fuck?
isn't it? Is it
Is
gray meat
gray
or is it
meat.
just white meat? What's the?
That's terrible.
There's two,
I
like
have
kind of like
no
white bread or like
fucking
wheat
idea
bread.
what gray meat is.
I like putting egg in my burrito.
You mean dark meat? You
Dark
fool?
meat. That's right. I think that's what I'm talking
Holy
about.
shit.
I can't believe you said that.
You ever eat some gray meat?
Gray meat.
All natural.
Look, man, I just
Mm.
didn't want to be racist when Cameron pulled out the dark meat. Okay.
Yeah,
Can I
dude.
Dude, can I get some double gunk on that burrito, please? It's like, absolutely, sir.
That's completely unrelated. But what about you, Connor? What's your week been? Well, what's it like? Tell me what it's like.
I've been super fucking busy this week because, well, like,
I'm
it's
sorry,
not
could you
this
speak
week
up a little bit?
anymore.
No.
I'll bring my microphone closer.
Okay. That's
what the
inappropriate. That's really
fuck?
inappropriate. Is that a vibe
What
check?
the fuck? I
Sorry.
don't know who did that.
My phone.
Oh.
You
Ooh.
little scurvy boy.
So sorry.
So I was super busy. Ugh. Oh, sorry.
Don't do this. Don't do
That'll be
this.
delightful to hear in MP3 form.
I've had a really busy week. I had to do my old work schedule and my new work schedule all in the same fucking week.
Really?
Mhm.
Why?
And because one of my coworkers, she got seriously injured and she won't be in work for like 5 months. So we're like down a
Jeez.
lot of people. So
That's really
I
serious.
worked like 75 hours last week. And I don't recommend that.
That's really that's overkill, honestly. I think
Oh,
you might
yeah.
be working yourself too hard.
Well, I don't have a choice because it's residential treatment. Like we have to have enough people there.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And
you
then
can't, and it's kind of like impossible to get more people right now.
I mean, it's not necessarily impossible. We're getting some people. Wait, what was I saying? We have some
Yep.
people that are covering shifts, but it's like we just need to hire more people, and that's super hard because not many people want this fucking job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, today, no, I can't talk about that. Can I
Sure.
talk about? I don't know. Working on D&D. That's always
Ooh.
fun.
Yeah, I'm in that campaign, and so is Kenny. Alan's not.
Yeah, Alan doesn't like D&D.
He's not a nerd. He's the jock of the group.
You know, if anyone was gonna take that role, I'm glad it's Alan.
Yeah,
What?
we need someone like that.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Put us in our place.
Put us in our place.
I didn't hear what you were saying. I was
Well, I'm
doing
glad you're
something
always
else.
listening because we're just four dudes talking casually about anything and some things.
No, we're not talking about some things anymore. We're just
What did
talking-
you say?
Well, you would know. It's something you had to be there for.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
5 seconds ago though. So
You would-
fucking
you
tell
would-
Kind
me.
of missed the
So
moment.
relate.
All right, let's get down to brass tacks.
Sure. Let's go into my week then.
Oh,
Oh,
we have to
Into-
do that?
oh.
Yeah,
that's
we're now
embarrassing.
out
That's
of brass
pretty
tacks
fucking
and we're into
embarrassing.
silver tacks. All right, just give me a second.
Okay.
So, this week I've also been in the same situation as Cameron. I've been kind of intensing, kind of trying to go ham on the studying, trying to get work
Mhm.
done, and I've spent like just this past week alone, just I don't know, maybe a lot of time in the library doing homework and all that junk. But I gotta say, I'm not necessarily as tired as Cameron is. For some reason, I find it really cathartic to get all the work done. And now I'm
Mhm.
just in this like this golden spree kind of mood, kind of like, ooh, I'm feeling so good.
Oh, sure. I'm jealous.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
But let's see, what else did we do? Actually, I shouldn't say that. We'll just probably wait for that. Me and Alan completed something this weekend, and I'm glad we did it.
I feel like you could say it.
Sure,
we
let's
finished
just
River.
we
Say it.
finished River City Girls, and it
There
was
you go.
so
Advertise
fun.
it, please.
So, let's look at our River City Girls playlist, where me and Alan, my buddy, my partner in crime, as we beat up the streets and look for our boyfriends. Yeah,
those
we
streets with
finished our
blood.
playthrough, and it was super fun, super
And they
great.
found me.
Yep, we
No.
found Connor
They
at the end
found
of the tunnel,
Connor.
and it was a disappointing ending.
No.
I will say that, yeah, it was.
I didn't
It
like
was-
that, bro.
I don't know if it was disappointing or if it was supposed to be funny. Either way, good game. Anyway,
Oh yeah. Anyway, now let's get out of brass tacks and silver tacks and into the dark meat of this podcast, which is
Ooh.
toxicity in gaming.
I like what you did there.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of hung up about Kenny saying that I was disappointing.
You know
I
what,
don't
Connor?
think I
Let me remedy
don't-
what I
I
said.
don't-
Let me remedy what I just said.
Okay, all
Let me
right,
do
let's see it.
This is gold tax now. Connor, I
Yeah.
love you so much. If I saw
Fuck
you
off.
right now, I would kiss you.
You know, I literally knew you were
relax.
gonna say that. I knew you were.
I'll
gonna
just
say
shower
fucking
you with
smooch-
kisses. My golden ticket
smooch
kisses.
verb. No, fuck.
You know,
No,
Connor,
no,
you said earlier you wanted a hug. I'm right here, man. Electrical
Oh,
hug over the interwebs.
What a friend,
Come here.
man.
Come here.
You know, like,
Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring
Give
it
it to him,
Bring it in.
Connor.
Bring it in. Come here.
oh, all right.
Glad you guys made it.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, jeez.
Well, now let's get into the dark
Why?
meat of this podcast where we're talking about toxicity in gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cameron, why don't you go ahead and take the spotlight because you're the one who came up with this
Spotlight.
idea. Yeah.
I came up with this idea, yeah. I didn't really research it
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
I
That's
didn't
fine.
have time.
But like,
so
in terms of toxicity in gaming, like, what made you think about this?
yeah. What made you think about it, Cameron?
well, I know
Really
some
fucking
people
toxic.
that can get really, heated in video games.
Oh yeah.
I was hoping you were gonna say I was playing video games with Britney Spears, and then she's like, you know what this game reminds me of?
Why would you?
And then she breaks into song.
Oh, I just got the joke.
How's it feel, idiot?
I feel dumb. Nothing really came to mind. We were just thinking of ideas, and I just thought, actually, you know what? We had a doc with a bunch of like topics that we wanted to do, and that was on it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Was that
I
one of the
forgot that
topics?
exists.
Yeah, everyone forgot it existed. So did I. And I went back to look, and toxicity was on there. And I think that was when we were
Oh.
like playing Overwatch, and toxicity was like they were trying to combat it in some way.
Oh
which
yeah,
was
that's
yeah,
right.
no,
like
no,
they
I
were
remember it.
censoring words and
Mhm.
such.
They
Yeah.
censored GG easy.
Yeah. I do want to talk about that as well.
I mean, sure, but like it doesn't matter anymore.
No, but I'm talking about like what games have done to combat toxicity.
Oh
Nothing.
yeah, there's like a
People are still gonna be toxic. Look, Smash
Yeah.
Can't
Smash
fight
banned
people
taunting,
being mean.
and it causes the worst amount of toxicity I've ever seen in my fucking life. I wish they brought taunts back to online because teabagging is so much worse.
oh
Wait, in what game?
teabagging. That's classic.
Smash.
Classic
Oh, Smash,
2008.
okay.
All right. Who in this group has actually been teabagged in a game?
I've been
Ooh,
teabagged and I've been
yes.
the teabagger.
Oh, so true.
Yeah,
I've
I've been
only
both.
been teabagged. I have never teabagged somebody.
I
But it
feel
was-
like you're a liar.
It was teabagging with love. It was never out of hatred.
Well, how
It
about
was
this? Then? How
always
about this?
out
How
of
about this? Have you ever thrown an insult at someone online?
No.
Because
well,
I
what do you
haven't.
mean?
I mean, like, if someone
Like-
cussed you out, have you cussed them out back, or were you the one?
Oh,
who
I don't
cussed them out
talk to
first?
people online. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
neither.
I have, but that's it doesn't really apply to gaming all that well.
I
did.
hate.
I did once tell somebody that their loved one was a 9/11
Oh,
That's-
hijacker.
Oh, really?
tell the story, Connor. Just say it.
We've told
We
the
already
story
said it.
I could
like,
have sworn
at
I've
least
told this
twice.
story.
You told that. I don't
Once.
know when though. It was
Yeah,
on one of the
it's been-
podcasts.
Basically, there was this guy, just to keep it short, guy in Minecraft, full of shit, literally said he was related to Braveheart and Hitler, and he was also black. So I just wasn't buying it. Then he said he was making some commemorative thing for like 9/11 because one of his friends or family members died in
Yeah, some
9/11.
relative.
I just said, "Is he flying the plane?" And I still attest that it wasn't me that did it since Cameron pressed send.
You
But,
typed it though.
I did type it though, and then yep.
If we're gonna get committed for this crime, we're both going down.
Yeah, you two are a singular entity after all.
Mm-hmm.
Hot.
That's
then,
that's how it goes sometimes.
But I don't know. I've never been like super toxic in games.
Yeah?
I think my
Oh.
earliest memories of toxicity was when I was made fun of for Modern Warfare 2, being like a 13-year-old. So what I would do is I would take the fun thing about PlayStation 3, you could actually change your voice.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh
I made
yeah, that's
my
right.
voice
Yeah, that was a
fucking
feature.
deep. Like super fucking deep. And then they made fun of me then.
Yeah, it took me like every time I got on like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, especially. I think that's the first game I've ever been really toxic towards another person.
Like, what do you do that makes it toxic?
I mean, I just annoyed them. You know, I turned on that voice changer and went either high or very low to the point where they're like, "Oh my god, shut up, kid." You know, you ever realize that whenever someone, even someone your age or younger than you, when they try to insult you, they call you kid.
Shut the fuck up, Zoomer.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I need to ask a question based off of what you said, because, like, is provoking someone toxicity? Like, were you just kind of joking around? Is that toxic behavior?
Hey,
I mean, kinda.
no, it's yeah, kind of, sure.
Okay,
I don't know.
because
Like,
I
you're
could
annoying people to
why.
elicit a reaction. That's kind of toxic.
Yeah.
They were having a fun time playing their game, and you're just playing, your own kind of game. But also,
because I do that as well. I think.
Well, I think
fucking
it's
nerds.
What? What's up?
Who, me?
Yeah. what'd
Why'd you
say?
just call us nerds? We're not gonna take that.
No, I'm not talking
set
about
down.
you guys. I mean, like,
Oh, okay.
just in general. Like,
Calling
people get
other
so
gamers
upset
nerds.
at video games,
Mm.
and I think it's super funny. But I
Nerd.
also get very upset at video games.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Well-
extremely.
Oh, can you give us some stories of how you get mad?
I think I've already like
What
presented
do
my
you
case.
mean? Like, every time I play
As-
video games, I get so angry.
Oh, you get so angry.
Is it only
Tell me
like
how angry you
competitive
get.
games,
No,
or-
it's not only competitive games.
Mm. It's
I
any
was
game.
playing River City Girls, and I was so fucking mad.
We got into a hard boss, and Alan was just so distraught.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Any chance you go to the river in that game, or you just
No,
What?
this
That's
is
the name,
River
that's the
City.
name of the school.
or you're just in the city?
Yes. River City.
Do you
River
actually
City
get
Girls.
do you actually get to be in the city?
Yeah.
I mean,
this-
not the
it's-
river.
that's just the entire game. You're in the city.
Yeah.
You don't get to be in the river.
It's
mean,
the
there's-
River City.
There's like an ocean river or something there. I don't know.
An ocean river.
I don't
Ooh.
think so. I don't think
Like,
we
there's
even
a
encountered
fucking
water.
boat there, Kenny.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Whatever,
You're right. We do
doesn't
get
matter.
to a boat and some water. Maybe.
That's
It does not matter.
It does not
Nice.
matter at this moment, but
Nice
I do want
derailing.
to hop back a little bit about the games that censor words.
Oh yeah. How they kind of, or a lot of, I think League does this now.
League?
It probably did before, but it's just like swear words or puts asterisks in. But you could also turn that setting off.
You can turn off the asterisk. That's intense.
Is it intense?
And that's
I think
kind of intense.
a lot of games do that.
I haven't seen
Or-
the word fuck in a game in so long.
It's
kinda ridiculous.
Did you just say the fuck?
Well,
No,
how many
uh,
multiplayer games do you
Stop
play?
swearing! Don't do it.
This podcast for the kids.
Yep, this
I
one's for
think-
the good boys and girls. What?
But yeah, you want to talk about the censoring
Yeah,
of people?
sure.
What about it?
I feel like that's a trend nowadays, isn't it? Like
What's the
if you
trend?
put some type of cuss word or some sort of insult,
Mhm.
like if what was that game? Like one game that was released by EA where you typed in the word white, it got censored. Just the word white. or
I
something
don't
like
know.
Really?
I think it might have been like a Battlefield game or something like
extreme.
that.
You know, honestly, I feel like I feel like gaming culture would be so much easier if people tried less to like stop negativity and try to like incentivize being like a nice player. Like
Well,
imagine
Well, no,
like
that's not always
Connor,
a
I
good thing.
think we need to relax. First of all,
Oh,
you need
wow.
to you
Wait, hold
need
on,
to
hold on.
you need to realize that people are inherently bad.
Actually,
some I
you know
Left to
what's
their own
unfair about what
devices-
we just did.
Left to their own
You know what's
devices and
unfair?
anonymity, people are gonna be assholes because they can be.
Hold on. You know what's unfair about what we just did? We interrupted Connor before he could make his point. I'm sorry,
Okay,
Connor.
make your point.
Like,
I'm sorry.
I just felt like really kind of just like I don't know. I don't know if I should say it because I don't really feel
no,
incentivized.
no, please. I
But
kind of agree with you to an extent.
I feel like we make such more of we make such an effort to like censor and tell people to like stop being assholes. But like, what if there was like mechanics where like being nice to people and like helping people out and like helped you in game instead of just like being a butt?
I'm
Like,
glad. I'm
Uh-huh.
glad you said that because that exists.
That does
What is it?
exist.
Like at the end of rounds, you could choose to make someone. You could give someone a extra XP for being a good sport.
Are you talking about
Uh,
Overwatch again?
No, this is
a
League.
lot
League of Legends.
of League of
Or
Legends were a good
Overwatch
idea,
too,
but
actually, yeah.
Overwatch does that as well.
Does it really matter in those games though? Because like they're
It
all
gives you
just
a
Well,
bonus
no,
for
it's like saying,
cosmetics.
hey, you know, you were doing pretty good and you carried
Okay.
the team, and I want you to
I'm
feel good
just
about it.
asking a question.
It's not about the cosmetics. It's about ranking up and getting to a higher level. Mainly,
Guess.
it's mainly about competition. You want to get a higher level, so you play with higher level people.
I don't know if that's the. I mean, maybe.
Well, I mean,
get
if
what
a
you're trying to
game
say. I get what you're
has a
trying to say.
mechanic where you fight someone at the same level as you, it should.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not super under leveled playing like high end characters who've been playing it for 5 years, because
Yeah.
that feels unfun and unfair.
Something I kind of want to expand on that idea too, but
Mhm.
not the sort of like idea that you're endorsing another player, but there's this new gameplay aspect in Hideo Kojima's new game Death Stranding that comes out in November
Oh.
8th, I believe.
Yeah,
New
keep going.
Yeah. Let me advertise Kojima. Now the odd and peculiar thing about this game is that it has an online feature where you can share your resources with other players. For example, if you construct a bridge connecting one piece of land to another,
Oh, that's
other
right.
players will see that bridge
Mhm.
and you'll get like a thumbs up or whatever, and they'll endorse you, and then they'll use your construction. Or
Mhm.
let's say a
But what
player
is that?
crafts a motorcycle and they leave it for anyone to just take it.
Okay, but how
you
does
can
that
get that.
benefit the player?
It's about this sort of way of building connections with other players, but not
Mhm.
direct connection. It's just an indirect way of saying, hey, we're gonna help each other out, even though this is like a desolate open world or something like that.
You see, I really like that, but I also like it seems too positive, you know? I want to put
It does
something in there that ruins the other player's experience.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. I would definitely do that.
Like set up mines
But then
or
we have to
something.
think
Leave
about
for
it from a
other players.
gameplay design, right? A
Yes,
game
I
design
know.
aspect. It's maybe that's not the case.
Mhm.
It's limiting, but it's trying to build onto a certain type of narrative or a certain kind of
Mhm.
message
Sure.
that this is a way you can play a game.
But it's also not a competitive game.
True.
So
it's
there's
not.
less chances for toxicity.
Yep.
What do you mean?
What do you
Have
mean?
you ever played Minecraft?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
PvP in it.
But that's directly screwing other people over.
Come
It's
fucking
griefing.
come say the F word to me in Hunger Games Minecraft.
But yes, there like even in like Grand Theft Auto, just roaming around, you could get targeted by some random character who just wants to kill you constantly, and it makes it not fun. It's not only competitive games the toxicity is in. I'm just saying it's more prevalent in
People
competitive
are
games.
assholes.
Yeah.
People aren't fun sometimes, but I would say that some of the benefits to maybe this might fall under toxicity in games, but allowing people a resource to vent their stress, and maybe sometimes it's on other people too, allowing them to do that benefits them outside of that area.
Yeah, well, no, definitely. Like
Yeah,
if you have a bunch of pent up stress and like
you let it out.
it's not technically healthy because you're taking it out on other people, even though you don't know.
Oh yeah.
It's still good to get it out. I would just say don't yell at people you don't know.
Yeah. And
don't even yell at people you do know. You know,
there's extreme cases for like all this as well. Like some people have gone way too far with like DDoSing people. Like there's been examples like on Xbox where people send their like email, or no, not their email.
Oh no, that's just like full on attacks at that point.
Yeah, but it stems from like a competitive game where they were up against each other in a match, and then after the match they came and like messaged their address to their home.
Well, that's just people putting way too much, like they care too much about video games for some reason.
Yeah, and I think that's awful to do. Is like blackmail them and saying you're going to hurt them in real life.
Unless you just send them love letters.
Sure.
But they're not.
That's kind of even worse if you think about it.
I don't know if it's worse.
It depends on the context, I'd say.
Yeah,
it depends on the context. Hey, you're really good at Lethal League, and I just want you to know that. That's like a handwritten letter.
I'm talking to you.
I'm talking to you, Cameron.
I suck at Lethal League.
Out of every friend that I have, you're the best Lethal League player I know.
Wow. I just want you to know
that. I just want you to know that.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure someone has other thoughts on that.
Yeah, curing toxicity in gamers, Haha.
Oh boy. Or what about like stream sniping in competitive games?
Stream sniping is 100% toxic.
That's not toxic. It's
what do you
just
mean
people
it's not
aiming.
toxic?
It's just people aiming. Aiming
yeah,
at
you're
an individual.
Exactly.
Okay, have you ever screen peeked?
Yes.
That's toxic.
That is not toxic. That's just screen peeking.
Are you telling me cheating in a game isn't toxic?
Cheating in a game to get a one-up on the other player? First off, you gotta say, I don't think that's toxic. I don't think so.
I think it can, depending on the case.
Is the intent to actively do harm to the other person's character, I think.
Other character? No, I think this is just to ruin
not their character,
fun.
like their IRL character, their person. Trying to do active harm to the other person and deriving some sort of joy out of it, maybe.
Well, honestly, I just this is why I avoid competitive things. I completely avoid that area. I don't think it's worth it because I don't know. I just don't. I think the more competitive they get, the more mean people get.
See,
really?
I think toxicity is fine in competitive setting, but if you bring that into like a casual setting with beginners, that's messed up. That's kind of lame and makes you look like a bad person.
I don't.
That's just the competitive sense, and if you bring that competitive sense to a casual play, I don't see anything wrong with that. I see specifically things wrong when you're attacking another person.
Sure.
That's where you cross the line. If you're getting mad at someone because they're shilling out the entire round, it's just like, dude, why? You could say that's another form of toxicity if someone just shills out.
Oh, are you talking like they throw a match?
Yeah.
Where they stop playing?
That's just one example, right? And that's just one specific one. But what if, you're playing with a kid?
Mm-hmm.
And then, they're not doing so well. And you get frustrated. I feel like you're free to vent your frustrations, but not attack a kid.
Sure. Like just saying they suck outright and saying...
Yeah, oh, you suck. You can go back to playing Hunger Games Minecraft, Cameron.
Yeah.
Paintball Minecraft, that's the only thing you're good at.
You know what makes me toxic?
What makes
every
you
time
toxic?
I play Call of Duty. I think that's just the worst game. That's the game that pinpoints my anger. Whenever I play Call of Duty, I just get so angry.
What is
Why?
it? What is about it?
It's
That was in a sentence.
it's this idea, not this idea. It's the gameplay aspect of it where everything is moving so fast. And
Mhm.
sometimes the game can get so unfair so quick that it's out of your control.
Have you seen the new? Oh, am I far away from the microphone?
You're
I don't know,
a
you
little
sound
far, but
All right. Like there's this new donkey video game. Donkey recently came out with like this new fucking video of like Modern Warfare, that new game, and I shit you not, it literally is like so reminiscent of those old games with how much bullshit there is, like camping,
Mhm.
claymore kills, getting spawned in areas where like you're gonna die immediately and you have
Mhm.
no control. And
Sure.
it's like shit like that breeds toxicity because everybody's just so fucking mad because the game is like the biggest bully and you take it on everybody else.
Have you
Yeah.
ever played competitive Pokemon?
no.
Do
Actually,
you know what's toxic? You know
I
what's
have.
toxic?
Oh, that fucking what's that one?
Toxic is toxic.
I was gonna
Toxic
say
Britney
that.
Spears is toxic.
Is the most toxic
Jesus.
Pokemon I've ever fucking seen.
What's toxic?
Toxic is it
Pokemon
poisons
move?
you and it just kills you in like 2 to 3 turns or 4.
What?
Oh no, I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. Pokemon's a children's game.
Oh,
Oh, he said that. Dude, that's like
You
saying
gotta-
Fortnite's
like, it
for
is.
adults.
It's breeding toxicity in our young ones. They start out there.
Fortnites
young
are only
ones
for
would be
ninjas.
using toxic packs.
Did you guys hear that Ninja fucking beefed it? Now that he's gone to Mixer, nobody watches him anymore.
Yeah, his
Obviously.
views went down. Mixer's views went up though,
Yeah,
That's
that's
good.
for
I
sure.
don't know, dude.
but Ninja's went down.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's like whatever. He's
he'll
making
be
like
fine.
he made like $1
He's
million
made
last year, didn't he? Well, more
Dude,
than that.
he's
But
made so much
but
money.
I
don't.
meant like at an event, like at some
I
like
think
was it
he's
the
fine.
2019 New Year's event where he made like $1 million going up on stage telling everybody
Mhm.
to swab.
So floss,
I
swab.
think he really overestimated how much pull he had.
Mm.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't want to get into this topic that much, but I'll just say like if you are in a job where you get paid from like one source, like if Twitch goes down, you're screwed. That's your whole career. And I mean, he went to Mixer, so if Mixer goes down, that's his whole career.
Sure.
So you kind of have to know that you could get screwed one of these days.
Like,
Something could happen.
uh,
But this is a different topic, and I don't want to get into it that
Sure.
much.
I think it's kind of. You know what? That's fair. All right, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Talk
Well,
about it some
here's
other
a question
point.
for you all. What are your buffers whenever you get a little too toxic? Like how do you
Nothing.
come back from that?
You don't.
I stopped playing. Video
You stop
games.
playing the game.
I just stopped.
I hunt
You
that
can't
person
stop, won't
down.
stop. No cop, no stop.
I grief them.
Kenny, what do you do? Like, can you stop?
The thing about me is that whenever I get too heated in a video game, I stand up and then I walk around like talking loudly to myself, and then I'll sit back down and keep playing.
That's why I honestly like. I don't like video games that are like online multiplayer because to be honest, I'm just so fucking competitive. Like, I don't know why people think it's okay to just recreationally play something that genuinely makes you upset. Like, nonstop makes you upset.
Connor.
It
I
could
mean,
go both ways though. As
I
well.
know,
Call
but
me
the
out like
thing
that.
the thing is that I wouldn't want the other way if it means I have to have it that way as well. Like, I just can't stand being angry. That's why
Yeah,
that's why I avoid competitive games. Like whenever you guys want to play Munchkin, that's the reason why whenever we play Munchkin, I play it by helping each other out. Because if I like
Such a piece of shit, dude.
if I like try to play that game like competitively, I will get upset and I will get really frustrated. And I don't I don't think I'm fun company when I do that. And I think that applies to basically every other fucking game.
See, I like the competitive stuff
Hmm.
because of that.
You
Because
make me
there's
toxic,
plays.
Connor.
there's like a lot of interesting plays that happen in a lot of games that things turn around and like you think you're doing so good, and then they do this tactic that you weren't expecting, and they totally
then they pull
steamroll
out
you.
the Uno reversal card.
Yeah, I love it when that happens.
The draw for Uno Wild.
Where there's like a huge play and everyone's just like,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I like in
I
competitive
don't-
games.
I fucking hate that. I can't stand that.
That's understandable.
I hate losing, and that's why, for a lot of the time, it's like it's not that like, and that's like in my retrospect, like my perspective, it's like I'm not gonna not play because I hate losing, but I'd rather play a game where everybody can win.
That
Mhm.
sounds like, I mean,
Well, yeah.
I don't
Anyone
want to
can
put words in your mouth, but it sounds like you just hate losing in general, not
Yeah.
necessarily
Of course
toxic
I do.
stuff.
I mean, I don't necessarily hate losing all that much, but it's like I don't know. When I can get carried away with a lot of things, and when I lose in those, it's a lot worse. Like
Mhm.
I'll play a game with a fucking kid, and if they win, I don't give two rats ass. But like if I'm like invested in something, and if I'm paying money for something, I kind of want to be the focus to be on me or me on and other people. Like
Mhm.
I don't know. I
You're
just
more-
don't like. I don't like playing money. I don't like paying money to play a game where I just get my ass beat. And I don't want to. I don't want to put the time and effort into getting good at it because I don't have enough time in the day to get good at things.
Sure. And if you're just gonna get called out for not being good, why
Yeah,
that's
so
really
it's-
frustrating as well.
So that's why I don't have a lot of input into this fucking conversation. Because like, don't get me wrong, this topic you should totally talk about it. But I don't have much to say about this topic all that much because I just have lived my life in a way where I really avoid these kind of situations.
Hey,
Like I can't remember the last time I've been one where like people were mad at me.
I think that your point of view is
Connor.
really helpful though, so I don't
You
think
make me toxic. When we play
That's
Munchkin,
what Alan says.
you helping everybody else out in a competitive game makes me so mad.
Oh, nothing was greater when I offered my help to somebody. They said no, so I made the month. I added a monster that made it almost impossible. Then I said, "I'll help you now."
You know, that right there, that's toxicity in gaming.
It's so fucking toxic, dude. You fucking kidding me?
You will help me.
That's
I'll
literally
help
the
you.
most toxic shit I've ever heard.
I'll help
Yeah.
you. I don't want your help. Well, you want my help fucking now.
You son of a bitch.
what would that relate to in video games though? Is it like you're on the enemy team and you're like kind of ghosting the other teams?
It's called extortion.
Is it? I don't. It's not
It's
extortion.
like,
What am I
hey,
getting from
I'll
it?
I'll
What am I getting?
shoot my own teammates unless we
come
win
on.
or some
I
stupid shit
muffled
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
I muffled it.
Or like, you know, I'll
Okay.
give away my team's position, or I'll
Mhm.
just stand here idle.
Yeah, and just
Those
AFK
kind of
the whole
things.
time.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the initial question, by the way?
I don't know.
You asked something and no one answered it. I think.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
What was the question?
I don't remember it.
Well,
So let's ask another one.
sure, that's sure. You know what, Alan, hit me.
Hit him. Punch him.
Have you ever
Hit
gotten physical?
Oh, okay.
I think I've already gone over this. I think this was part of the heated gamer moments, where
Oh,
I
yeah.
pulled out a pair of scissors, and
What?
rushed towards my brother and stabbed my door with it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You asked that same exact question too.
I bet I did.
See,
Baby, can't you see?
my anger in competitive games is more physical. I've never called out someone in like in a competitive scene. Like I never call names and never say they were bad. It's always my fault when I'm doing bad.
Oh yeah.
That's how I do it. So I either like slap my face or sometimes like I pound my desk. If it gets that extreme, it's very rare that happens. That never happens when I'm playing with people though. It's when I'm playing by myself. Because it could be very frustrating.
Actually, generally in competitive games, it's always my fault, and I don't feel as bad. But like, if I'm in a team,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
it hurts.
You push the blame.
I don't push the blame.
It
Yeah.
is their blame.
It's partially my fault.
Okay.
I will admit to it. But at the same time,
You know,
Yeah,
I
no
think
one wants to
people
get behind
so
your Reinhardt.
dumb.
I do think synergy is very important in team games. Like you have to be working together really well in order to fight toxicity in a way. Because if you just blame yourself or others, it's not going to be a really good time.
I remember there was this one time where I think we were playing Chivalry,
Mhm.
and I remember that we literally like organized something, and we all came in at full force, and we actually managed to like beat like this super tough team for like one fucking stage. I don't think we won, but I think we got through like
Oh
really,
yeah,
really
they were
tough
good.
stuff. Yeah, and I remember one person putting in chat, did I just witness teamwork in Chivalry?
I think I
That
was
was a-
there, but that's like a very faint memory. I don't know.
That's a very big gamer moment. I
Dude,
remember
was
that.
an epic gamer moment for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what? If you go back to Olive Orvin's fucking videos, whenever
Mhm.
we played Chivalry, just listen to me. That was back when I was willing to play these games, and I played them with like super low quality connection, so it was always lagging. I'm so fucking salty in all of those videos, like absolutely furious, and
Ooh.
like I don't like living that life anymore. I don't want to live it anymore.
Hey, you know what,
You-
Connor? Now you're living the good life. The good life where you don't have to involve yourself in toxic gaming.
I just have to. I just have to be stuck playing work forever.
Forever. Forever. Remember the
let's see.
Sandlot?
Dude, I remember the Sandlot.
Where is this going?
Nowhere. I just kind of wanted to
It's
throw
a
that out there.
sport. It's baseball.
You guys, now, have you guys ever gotten toxic out of gaming? I mean,
What do
obviously.
you mean?
I mean, this.
Have I ever been mean in
No.
life?
Have you ever been mean? I know it's a controversial idea.
No,
But have you?
Have I
I've
ever
never
been
harmed someone
mean?
else.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Have you ever bullied?
Am I
Okay,
a bully?
this is way different than toxicity in gaming. Because this is like you're behind a screen. It's not like
Have you?
it's where you're blaming them for being bad, for the most part.
Have you-
Bullying is something totally different.
I
you
think
ever
it's
bullied
very,
yourself?
very
Have
similar.
you ever kissed a girl in a video game?
I
No.
have. But it wasn't me.
Was
What
it
was you?
your character?
It was my character.
Isn't that you? Is that an extension of yourself that you?
No,
put
of
into
course
the
not.
world?
Why would that
Definitely
ever be the
not.
case?
Okay.
Isn't that, I think about that, right? When you're playing a game like something like Mass Effect or something, and you can romance a character, it's not really you romancing that character. It's your character, someone who you're controlling, simulating, that they're romancing the character. And I'm just
Mhm.
thinking, isn't like that the ultimate simulation of being a beta cuck?
Wait, what? Wait. Hold on.
You spend so much time being invested in this character and you're romancing them, but it's not you.
But it is me because
But
I
it's
make
not
the
you.
character look like me.
Do you
Oh,
actually?
okay.
Sometimes, actually, sometimes if I feel like I can actually pull it off. But
Hmm.
sometimes I'll just make other characters, and I'm like, you know what? That's my OC.
You know what? Sure, that's fine too.
You know, it's like, you know what? I don't think I'm a kook. I think I'm pretty good at dialogue in a video game.
You know what? That's why I cherish you so much as a friend, Connor. Now, I think
What?
a lesson has been learned here. I think instead of showering each other in toxic Britney Spears, we
Mhm.
should just spread the love. And love is
No.
all you ever need.
I
No.
feel like you still need a competitive spirit.
No, you don't. Just need love.
You do. No, you
I-
don't.
No,
I
love is the
am
only thing you
not
need.
about
You
that,
don't-
Kenny.
You don't need any competitiveness. That's how wars happen.
Yep.
What do you think the main cause of toxicity is, though? in
Love.
gaming?
Love.
Definitely a
It's love.
like being very toxic is obviously
Mhm.
like a symptom of just not being very happy with where you are in the game yourself. Like you feel
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
like you're bad, so you take it out on other people.
Here, yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. That I think it stems from my opinion as well. That I think it comes from like the punishments that come from losing a match, like especially in ranked. If you have like a bad match, like someone wasn't doing their best, that happens. Especially in league, if one person's doing super bad, it could cost the team the whole game. So, and like that's why it's so toxic in league in the community.
Sure, yeah.
Because if one person's feeding the team or giving them kills, which gives the team XP, it heavily makes it harder for the team to win because they're so built up. Also, some other punishments is when you die in a game, you have to wait a long time until you respawn, or sometimes you get a kill cam that shows how you died.
That's why I hate games where when you die, you have to spectate. It's like, put me
Yeah.
back in the couch. I'm trash at this game. Why do I have to watch all the people that are good at playing this fucking game? And I gotta be trash. I'm just trash.
And then it also broadcasts your death as well, which is when people start to talk to you in spectator mode.
Oh yeah, like the
saying why
final
you
kill cam.
died. Yeah, it's
Who's in that final kill? Who's that little piece of not good gamer?
Yeah, those mechanics can build up and really frustrate a player. So I think it's part of that as well.
I hate it. I think Overwatch was really bad with this. I think at the end, whenever like you would see me fucking Torbjorn like 2015 or 2016 just running down a hallway and then I just get like fucking sniped by a Widowmaker. And you're like, gosh damn it, Connor.
Or like that feeling after you die and you have to walk all the way back to the point from the spawn point. That's another punishment.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking like Overwatch when you're attacking and you die. You have like a 2-minute walk to where the action is.
The walk of shame.
The walk of shame. That's Dark Souls right there. That's the gameplay loop of Dark Souls.
Punishing. But yeah, that's where I think it kind of stems from.
Yeah, but you know what? All those points you guys just made, I think you're wrong.
What do you mean? What point?
What?
You just want love, don't you, Kenny?
Come and get your love here at Co-OPed Up. Thank you for tuning in to our podcast.
I think
it was brought to you by viewers.
Okay, we learned. Can I just say?
You gotta hurry up.
2 things. Can I just say 2 things?
You gotta hurry up before I close it.
Here are the 2 things that we learned. All you need is love, and Carmen's a war profiteer. All right, end it.
What?
Viewers like you. Thank you.
Thank you.